I got started with Falling Hollywood. Well, I was sitting on the beach and just raking up dead fish because a bunch of them had spontaneously died. So we're building a fire out of dead fish, Nick and I asked him if he wanted to start a band.
I remember my Uncle Jerry gave me my first guitar, and I remember going up in my grandma's house up to his closet and picking out the guitar, and there was like 3 or 4 of them. I don't know why I picked this one out. I think it was probably the smallest one. I just started taking lessons, and I started on acoustic, which was a lot more difficult and frustrating and not as fun as like an electric guitar, but I think ultimately it's a good thing. And you know, ironically, here I am back playing acoustic guitar again most of the time on stage.
Sit around, race red knees and see the little tunnels that I built my veins. And somewhere down the line, you and I gonna go. I'll be screaming from the tunnels like the singers in my throat.
In the beginning, since we started out as sort of a duet, I guess you could say, like it was just Matt and I, 2 guitars. In order to like fill out the sound, it just, you know, having 2 voices effectively made it a, you know, 4-piece band, 2 voices, 2 guitars, and it made the sound so much fuller.
Can we face these troubled places? Can we live to help? Can we face these consequences? We're trying to make things well.
We figured out that we were missing a lot by just having the guitars, obviously. So put our feelers out there, went through a handful of members, and then found the current ones.
You know, in the studio, you really gotta dig in a little bit and bring out the best in yourself, because that's gonna be final. You know, like that's gonna be recorded, and the take that you take is it. So you better dig in a little bit for it.
People have come up and asked me if I'm related to Nick when they didn't know I was related to him. And then I was like, yeah, he's my cousin. And they were always like, I can tell. I knew you guys were either brothers or cousins or something. And somehow, whatever's happening up on stage, people can tell that there's something there when we're playing. And Bill and Brad, as soon as they came in, it was the same exact connection. Even though there's no blood ties there, there's still this like crazy energy. And I think that helps a lot.
You know, it's not a bunch of individual musicians up there.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we're paying attention to what everybody else in the band is doing. When we're at practice, I'm listening in on every instrument and not just focused on what I'm playing. You know, I'm looking at how it's fitting into the whole picture of the song, you know?
I value a fan more, you know, than anything else, especially if they can legitimately say that they found something in our music that they didn't find anywhere else.
Good friend of ours, she started listening to the music before she even knew us personally, and she was going through some pretty severe medical issues, and she said to keep herself going. She put on her CD every day, and it just helped her push herself to get better and feel better. And you know, she was in the hospital for months, and she was going into surgery, and she said she played her album like 20 times through before she went in, and that was a really great feeling. I got love, I got love, I got love that someday grow, and I got hope Falling Hollywood, you know, has affected everything else in my life. It's allowed me to meet some amazing people. Or even playing in Erie, finding the best spots in Erie to play, the coolest people around, and it's really brought everybody really close together. The band has kind of formed this giant circle of friends around the music, and you know, it's just it's kept everybody going.
It's really made relationships happen. You know, I think Brad being our drummer is such a perfect example of that. On an off chance, he's like, you know, I play drums, and we needed a drummer at the time. And he came in, and you know, now, you know, he's about to become part of the family.
I was Matt's sister, his bandmate sister. I was now dating my little brother's friend. And, you know, things moved kind of slow at first, but in August when he left to go to IUP, we kind of decided that we didn't want it to end just then. So we kept hanging out together, and I still remember, like, by November or December of that year, like, we kind of knew, like, we were in this for the long haul, and it has been absolutely awesome ever since. I married him on September 7th.
You know,
Yep, I'm just gonna go and marry my sister.
marry my sister.
And I cannot wait. It is going to be easily the best day of my life.
You know, people see some promise in it, and a lot of promise, which is nice. And I feel like we have a lot of people rooting for us, which is really, it's a good feeling, you know? I like to know that I'm putting something out that a lot of people are enjoying.
It's like feel-good music, and being able to create that feeling in people is just, it's awesome, and there's nothing quite like it.